Thank you very much for coming on the program. Well, especially against the backdrop of the subject, the quest for unity and national healing, it is a bit bad, let it be said, is it not? And that's why we have this conversation today. It is a bit bad.
Yes, it is a little bit bad that at this point in time in our nationhood, a lot of things has gone bad, and we believe that there should be a process for national healing and reconciliation. Because talking from the background of from the Southeast, we will notice that there has been a lot of cries of marginalization. Not only cries of marginalization, there has also been the activities of non-state actors trying to breach the peace and security of the people of the Southeast.
Indeed.
And there have been also a lot of agitations going in the Southeast regarding that the Southeast has been excluded from the scheme of things in the Nigerian project. But there is a ray of hope in the current administration of the President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, who has been advised and some certain times saying that there must be a process of national reconciliation. And this is what the Southeast people and the Ndibo in general has been expecting, that there must be some issues that must be addressed. Looking critically to the facilities in the Southeast, let us start from the facilities in the Southeast.
Yes. Because I was going to, sorry, before you continue, Mazi, I was going to say that, again, when you said some people feel a certain marginalization, I don't know, it depends. Everybody is probably keeping their own scores. I mean, the way other people would see it is that they're being as fair as can be. It's not as if the citizens from the Southeast are not included in the president's cabinet, the Minister of Works, and that kind of a thing. So when people say that, I don't know, do you accept that position? It's not as if it's a given that, yes, indeed, Southern Easterners, specifically Igbo, are excluded. Is that the premise, that Igbos are being excluded?
Yes, there is this feelings all over the Southeast that right from the last administration, that Igbos, we are relegated to the background. And we have seen a little improvement in the current administration of the president, that there is renewed hope that Igbos were regarded as 5% in the last administration of the federal government led by former President Muhammadu Buhari, when Igbos were totally over 95% excluded from the scheme of things.
But as you know, sorry, Mazi, as you know, I think whether it is right or wrong, the calculation at that time was that, look, they were sort of being proportionally representative vis-a-vis what was the contribution from that area. And as I said, whether right or wrong, that was that then in the last administration. Now, I don't know, do you fault the idea that, things are taken from the point of view of those who contributed the most, going by empirical figures, naturally should be considered ahead of others that didn't contribute as much? I don't know what you think of that whole notion.
Yes, I think that the notion of the winner takes it all, and that those who contributed at a certain numerical strength above some certain regions should be considered first, shouldn't be the basis of the process of national healing and reconciliation. At every point in time, there must, even in other developed countries of the world, we will see that there must be some level of acceptance of any political parties in some certain areas or in certain regions. But that does not mean that when the election is over and governance is in process, everybody must from all the geopolitical zones must be contribute to ensure that there is equity, there is a reflection of federal character, and there is also respect that the best hands must be considered from the zones to ensure that every zones are being accommodated in the scheme of things in the presence. But Uncle, that is not the issue here.
Okay.
The issue here is that at this point in time in the life of our nationhood, we must critically look on issues that will bring peace, stability, and progress of Nigeria. And at this point in time, we must commend the President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, and the Grand Commander of Armed Forces, that the President, Commander-in-Chief, the President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, contrary to expectations, has surprised a lot of Nigerians. And this is where it becomes very pertinent that Ndi Igbo and the people of the Southeast must ensure that what is most important at this point in time is not about appointments. What is important about us at this point in time is the level of infrastructure development in our zone. Uncle, I must tell you the fact that the first time since 1999, Ndi Igbo are having a hope that there's going to be an infrastructure development in the Southeast. Regarding the issue of what we have seen on the ground, that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu appointed for the first time a civil engineer in the capacity of the Minister of Wars, Senator Engineer Dave Umahi, yes, we have seen has rekindled a bite and a light of hope for the people of Nigeria. Because at this point in time, let me be honest with you, Nigerians, especially the people of the Southeast, are suffering a lot regarding the federal highways in the Southeast. We have seen a lot of roads built within 6 months will collapse because of the contractors. We have found out that the contractors from the Southeast are not doing a good job. Most of them are doing a lot of shadow job. So we are very, very happy. The people of the Southeast have seen a kind of a renewed hope that the Minister for Works and Engineer Dave Umahi, who has been touring around some areas in the Southeast to ensure that the contractors who are handling the road projects maintain a level standard of road construction across the country, not only in the Southeast.
Indeed.